In the navigation activity, you will create a flow chart that instructs the bus driver how to get from the school, which is in the lower right of the screen, to the museum, which is in the lower left. The requirements are that you have to stay on the roads, and you can only use these commands. To move forward, you move the bus forward one space in the direction that it's facing. And you can tell which direction it's facing because you can see the little window at the front of the bus. So if I were to give the command move forward, it would move into the next square in the direction the bus is moving. The second command is turn left. When you issue the turn left command, the bus is going to stay in the square that it's in, but it's going to rotate 90 degrees to the left or 90 degrees counterclockwise, like that. And finally, the third command you have is turn right. Like turn left, it's going to stay in that square, but this time it's going to rotate 90 degrees clockwise or 90 degrees to the right. You should have a sheet from your teacher that has the image of the map in the corner and the flow chart started. It already has the oval for the beginning and the first four move forwards. But just to review here, all of our flow charts start with an oval that says begin, and then you have your commands. The first command is move forward, and don't forget to put the arrow that shows the direction of the movement from one shape to the other. So your sheet already has the begin and the first four rectangles to show that we're moving forward. If you look at the image on the right, the bus is already at the end of this road, ready to turn the corner. So which way do we need to turn? We're going to turn left. And you notice that the bus has rotated, so now it's facing toward the pond or to the west. Okay, what's the next move then? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You need to finish this on your own. You're going to use as many rectangles as you need to get the bus all the way to the museum until it's on top of the museum. Once you have the bus on the top of the museum, don't forget you have one last shape. You have to have a oval at the end with the word end in it. Once you're done with the map, the navigation activity, flip the page over and there's another activity for you to do. You're going to choose an everyday activity and you're going to figure out the algorithm or the steps you need to complete that task. Then you're going to turn that algorithm into a flowchart on the back side of this sheet. I give you some examples here: tying your shoes, washing your dog, baking cookies, carving a pumpkin, making a sandwich. You could choose any of those if you want, or you could choose any activity of your own choosing as long as it's school appropriate and it has at least 5 steps, not counting the beginning and ending ovals. Once you've created this flowchart, the second flowchart, make sure your name's on the paper and hand it in to the teacher. If you don't get done with it today, hang on to it and work on it over the weekend and be ready to hand it in on Monday.